Thank you. That was because the microphone wasn't on. So you've missed everything I had to say. So we'll go now. Just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. We hope that you have had an amazing slide into 2026. We hope that 2026 is going to be amazing for every single one of you. And we are on day 9. Susanna, thank you very much. Absolutely. Changed the title already. We are on day 9. We have my dad here at the minute, so I didn't remember the live until about 5:30. So it's been a wild 1st of January already. And we're looking forward to the questions and what we have to look through in our own being today with these cards. I've actually got the Prism Oracle out to play for the questions, and I've got Siren Song, Lenormand, and Kipper as the predictive months.
I'm keeping it simple and dialing it back as the end of it goes on, and I'm just going to use runes.
Very good.
Runes for both today, I think.
Why not?
Isn't it?
Why not? So, should we have a look at our animal and get going? And if you would like a read from either of us on the question that's coming up in a second, then tell us in the comments. We'll only read if you tell us to do so. So 2nd of Jan, obviously, as we go into midnight tonight, we are looking at the squirrel. And the squirrel's energy asks us what beliefs are restricting our growth. We all have a belief system. Our belief systems are generally created by the experiences we have in life. And what is it within that isn't serving us well? What is stalling our growth as we move into 2026? So what beliefs are restricting my growth? You got yours?
I've got mine. I have mine ready.
I'll put the banner on and then we can take that off and you can see us. So you can go ahead if you want.
Well, I actually got urus. So what beliefs is vanished again? What beliefs are restricting my growth? Urus. So the belief that I have to be strong, no matter what. The belief that I have to maybe be strong in myself, strong for others, carry others in that regard, carry the responsibilities with that shouldering. So strength, being strong, believing that I have to be and can't show vulnerability.
And I actually got caution. So I'm maybe a little bit cautious in the ways that I move forward. Maybe a little bit too tentative rather than just going for things. Maybe ask too many questions in all of that. Let's see what you got. Rita has the King of Pentacles in a restrictive belief. How would you see that restricting you? How does the King of Pentacles restrict you? Tanya got the snake. What is it about the betrayal of the snake and your belief system that is restricting you? Susanna got the King of Pentacles as well. Steffi's on. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Yasmin. Tina, the bouquet. What is it about the bouquet? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it. Happy New Year, Steffi. We have, if you'd like to pull a card. 1 second. For Christina.
So what beliefs are restricting?
As well. I'll do Yasmin.
Who, Christina? I'm doing Christina.
You do Christina, I'll do Yasmin. What beliefs are restricting?
Christina, I got for you algaes, and it's a really super positive card, algaes, that way, but it's really, so how algaes is holding you back? Well, you may be waiting for opportunities just to land on your doorstep rather than actually seeing opportunity in everything and taking it. Or, maybe you don't believe you're worthy of an opportunity or things like that. I would also say as well that with algaes, it also pertains to like things developing really, really quickly. So, maybe it takes you a little bit out of your comfort zone, that you believe that things should be slower in life rather than moving a little bit fast. Maybe you feel you're undeserving in some capacity.
Is that you, AJ? Just looking at the
Who's
YouTube
there?
name.
Aaron
Brugan, though. Is it you,
yes,
AJ?
AJ. Can I pull a card for AJ?
It's a bit late.
Possibly. If it's AJ, I want to pull a card for him, my pal.
Anyway, Yasmin. Are you on a diet, Yasmin? The reason I asked that is we have hunger. And hunger as a card, that is the need for something. And if we think about it as restricting us, it's kind of like having a blinkered focus on that one thing that you need rather than being open. Hey, AJ, it is.
Yeah. I just made my new year,
You've made our new year. Happy New Year, AJ. We love you. Yasmin, what is it that you are focusing on too much and not blinkered and really, really need it in your life, but you're not actually widening that view to more things that are available to you? Christina says, you're right. I'm not a spontaneous person. I tend not to jump in on sudden opportunities.
I've pulled one for AJ because he asked.
Yeah.
I took an executive decision with that one. I was like, I'm not going to leave him hanging. I'm going to pull AJ a card. AJ, what beliefs are restricting your growth? This is wild, eh? Are you ready? Answers.
Wow.
Now, when you think about answers and it's all about wisdom and communication, and it's not that you don't believe in communication or you don't believe in wisdom, but when you look at it in its actual essence, communication's a two-way street. We've all got something to learn, and we've all got something we can actually share with others too. So probably your belief, what's restricting you, is you maybe not believe that you actually have as much to share, have as much knowledge to actually give. You maybe just don't believe in yourself and what you actually know. I would own it. You know a lot. You're a great guy. Like, don't hold yourself back and think that you don't know whatever, because answers is showing clearly you do. You're just telling yourself. Oh.
And I have a card for Laura. Laura, what is restricting you? This is a really interesting one, because we actually have happiness. And when we think of happiness restricting us, it means that we're happy with what we have. Maybe you could also be happy with what you don't quite have right now. We rest on our laurels when we are happy. We sit within our happiness rather than spreading out and gaining more within that happiness. So have a think about what it is that's making you rest on your laurels at the minute. You are quite content, and that's a great place to be. But what would stretch you further? Magical. So let's have a look. Brenda's got the birds. You say don't talk enough, but the core essence of birds is hard work. It's elbow grease. And if we think about what's holding us back, and birds being one that we receive, then it's a case of that you really need to start to put the effort into what you want to grow, rather than, again, some things just take elbow grease, and it's time to get your hands dirty and get into something that you really enjoy doing that requires hard work on your part. Okay, Susanna says, I often see my brother as the King of Pentacles, so the belief I depend on him for my stability, especially for financial help. That's a good example of our belief systems. Okay. It must be early there, AJ. It must be really
It must be like
early.
middle of the night or something.
Yes. Rita says, fear of losing control, believing that I'm not being good enough in what I do, and maybe setting the wrong priorities. I like that. That's an honest look at self. How would you read the Three of Cups? The Three of Cups in what belief systems are restricting my growth? You may think you need to have that Three of Cups all the time. You may require other people around you to feel the joy of the Three of Cups, when really that joy can be felt with the Ace of Cups on our own. Doesn't have to be another person in the mix. What would you say?
Well, I think as well, like, when you look at the Three of Cups, and it's all about that kind of celebrating with others. And, maybe one of the things that's actually restricting you is maybe you feel like, what you do, if you're accomplishing something, it's not worthy of celebrating. You're playing it down, even the achievements that you get. You're not bigging yourself up and having everybody celebrate everything that way. So I would say that you're playing yourself down with that one, rather than actually just letting people like be, yeah, well done. Mm-hmm. Like, keeping that going. So yeah.
Yeah, I pulled one just to have a look for you, Shaheen. And I would say the beliefs that are actually holding you back are actually, the card itself is surrender. So totally allowing ourselves to be led, totally giving in to the universe and allowing the universe to direct us forward.
In it. Is any more? Is that us?
That's us. So we are now looking at September. and what September has in store for each of us. I'm not really pleased with mine.
Mine looks like another shit show, but it's all right. We've had a few good, we've had a few not so good, and this one's just one of them ones too. So I've got Lagus, Thurisas, and Urus for summing up my month of September. So my month of September is trying to go into the flow of things, actually trying to let things just, pass through that way, just not water off a duck's back. It's all right, eh? With Thurisas Central, it does come with that side order of, can I say, tit with it. So, there's a bit of conflict, or there's a bit of kind of a certain with stuff. But with Urus as well, really kind of rippling off the back of 30 sides, I'm actually like really enduring in that month. So kind of like trying to harness all of the, my mental willpower. And when you think about the month of September, that is a month when schools go back, everything. We need this book. Where's the calculator that you bought me? Where's this? Where's that? I need this. I can't do that.
Well, you can't forget that this September is going to be way bigger than any other September, because Lloyd's going to university.
And that's going to be,
And if you look at my cards, I got rejection, pain, and isolation. My eldest son moving out of home. And I pulled the Siren Song Kipper, and have main character 2, rich gent and good gent. So the pain and isolation is literally that. It's my big boy moving away from home.
And also dealing with the feelings of unsettlement, because no matter what, when you go to uni, it might be high vibes and party time, and this is the time where if you've got that you're living life large. But however, it's still a fundamentally one where you get, if you're not used to being away from home, you can get homesick.
Yeah, moving away from mummy.
Adjusting to that dynamic of looking after self. How do I cook? How do I use a washing machine? What do I do? How can I? All of those things I would anticipate coming up in September, which shows through this as a new, like we need to get stuff sorted.
AJ says it's just after 6 a.m. He wakes up early, so you made it. Saying that it's one hell of a commitment at this time of year. Must say, not found it the easiest. Every single day, I haven't found it the easiest. But we're here and we are trying.
And thank you for joining live at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, you could get your coffee and you can settle yourself into that morning while listening to our northern dulcet tones.
Oh, John and Fred are on as well.
Hi John. Hi Fred.
Well, Happy New Year. Hope you had an amazing Christmas time and that you're both having an amazing 2026.
Yeah.
Put your name down if you would like us to pull a few cards for September for you. Rita, beautiful cards. Brenda, fish, dog, and coffin. So September, coffin is obviously a difficult card. Could be a friend that's ill, for example. Could be a few of your friends that are ill with fish, dog, and coffin. Or you're just staying out of the way of, maybe there's a gathering at that time of year with the fish and dog. That you're staying out of the way with coffin. Tina for September, Jane. Yasmin has heart, mountain, key. The beautiful cards apart from the mountain, starting off with the heart, your well-being being high on the list, but maybe being thwarted in that somewhat with mountain and key. Maybe other things get in the way of what you actually want to do in September.
So Tina, your month for September is actually it's rather surprising for you. And when I say rather surprising, I do have Perth row round and that up. So you've got Yera, Athalo, and Perth row now. Things actually happening around the home, things coming how you're wanting them, but there's some unexpected surprises with that will work in your favour with it. So if you were, for example, planning on selling your home, for example, I would look at that, even though I don't have you there showing the finances, but I would actually look at that change happening. Things are turning around in regards to home, in the ways in which you want them, and it's a welcome surprise for you too. Pull better cards for everybody else than what I do for myself.
Yes. Yannicka, in September. In September, you really have, or think you have, the ability to do whatever you deem fit. You have the confidence that actually gives you an alternative mindset, if you like, one that you aren't afraid to come out of the closet as far as something is concerned, share perhaps a new modality that you have done, share whether it's healing or whether it's some other kind of spiritual work that you've been doing, sharing it out there. But there's also a part of you that doesn't fear that, but has, your confidence is there, but at the same time, it's almost like you're dipping your toe in. Rather than jumping full on into something, you're dipping your toe in. And September kind of demands that you own yourself and you create the environment in which you want to do this thing that you are doing. So don't be afraid to jump full on into things. There's only you that can hold yourself back within that.
Sometimes as well, you need to step back, detach a bit in order to be able to really assert yourself stepping forward, like to be taking them firm steps. So them tentative baby dipping your toe in, like step back, just wait up and then be like, jump with that one. Like sometimes you've got, know everything that you've got, know what you have within, know what you're actually offering. And when you're step forth with confidence. We all have apprehension when we're putting ourselves out there, but own it, Yannicka. Really own it.
Yannicka's got some good cards for this year.
She has. She's got better cards than everybody.
No, I think there's a few that have some solid. Oh, Yannicka has Tree, Tower, and Scythe. So Tree is obviously slowing you down at the beginning of the month. You may be not feeling 100%, but by mid-month, you've got that Tower. And Tower speaks of having all the health. But then straight after it, Scythe. It could be that you are looking at a procedure of some kind, whether it's dental work or something along those lines with the Tree, Tower side. Tina got the Garden, Dog, and Tower. 3 cards. Clover, not Child. You've got 2 cards to suggest other people, good people around you, and that Clover card. So you'll be hanging out with others and having fun with it. Yes, very special cards, Scythe and Tower together. Yeah, I hadn't seen that before. Could be the face reading. Absolutely. So if nobody else wants a read, what do we have? Where's John?
John would like runes or Lenormand.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I'm like, do you know, since I've stopped consuming vast quantities of sugar, which I was, my eyesight's actually getting better. It's wild.
She's healing herself by not drinking cola.
Yes. So John's month of September.
And I'll do Susanna. Susanna's month of September.
So John, you've got algaes, Kenners and Rido for your month for September. So, you know, if you were looking at that on that spiritual aspect, you're really kind of like drawn upon down. You're really channeling some profound truths in order to get you moving forward. On a much more practical level, however, I would say that there's actually things develop for you within the month of September. There's opportunities come, and you really have to, you're going to be gaining a lot of clarity and insight with regards to some kind of agreement that you make in concerning travel. And with it being the month of September, you can't discount that you're going to be looking at making plans, traveling forth, either towards Christmas time, end of year, looking towards making some plans within that agreement to really move yourself forward or travel in some capacity. So you've got an opportunity to travel, you're getting some insights and really making plans for it.
Well, Susanna, you got bouquet, ring and key. And honestly, if I was you, I would never have asked for cards to be pulled because they are magic cards together. We have an aspect of that where you feel like your ship has come in. You feel like you have been extremely lucky in September, and you are feeling extremely passionate about a project that you are working on. There's a little bit of underlying not trusting the amazingness that's there and available to you. The old saying goes, don't look a gift horse. What is it?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, eh?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If a gift is coming to you, open your arms and say thank you to the universe for it. Don't murky it by asking questions and
accept with grace and gratitude. Yeah. Be graceful with what comes towards you with your acceptance of it.
So accept what's coming in September with that ring, bouquet and key. It is going to bring you great fortune of the Kipper cards. The only thing is the underlying with you of well, why is this coming to me? What do they want from me? All those questions that kind of negate the amazingness of what's coming in. So accept with open arms in September. John says, algaes, Kenners, Rido. I'm keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, one. I mean, it's really, you know, it's a real opportunity for growth in some capacity that's really going to take you on some kind of journey, whether it's one that's metaphysical within yourself or whether it's a literal one. You're going places in September, or at least arranging to be doing it. You've got a way forward, Sean.
And you'll all be pleased. I'm going to book myself in for an eye appointment in January so that I can actually see and read your comments without looking like this all the time. And I am going to remember tomorrow night's live, even though Albert is here keeping us all in.
We only have 3 left. We've got 3 more left. So you've done a full 12 months.
I can't believe you're all still here.
Isn't it?
I actually thought that you would have all dropped off by now. So kudos to everybody.
Yeah.
Well done for keeping going with it.
Happy New Year.
And we'll be able to track this through the new year as well, all together. And we're going to be doing some new stuff in the new year, and I'm sure in the next couple we'll have a few more prizes to be won once we had New Year, and then we were up at 10 getting my dad from.
We went up at 10. We were actually.
That's a lie.
Yes,
we were up at 8.
We were up at 8
after New Year's.
After New Year's.
So say hello to Albert for me. Absolutely. It is lovely to see everybody here. Absolutely. We don't often to get hang out with you. No, you don't, John. We'll have to do it more often, and with you and Fred on camera with us as well. That should be an absolute happening. And thank you, AJ, for joining us and making our day. Even if it was 6 o'clock your time, you've brought a smile to our face on the 1st of January.
I think about AJ, and I can literally hear his voice when he speak when I think about him. When I think about him that way, and I'm really honoured that you've actually chose to spend 6 o'clock in the morning watching and listening to us.
You can tell we love AJ. All the AJ love.
Yes.
So have an amazing rest of day. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock, exactly the same. And we'll have thought, I've nearly picked my nose.
Wow.
We'll have thought about some winnings or what we can do. We'll have to think about
what we're going to get up to tomorrow. It's been a bit of a ride, hasn't it? So
it has. Happy New Year.
Bye, everyone.